Tea time with Trav. It might be a little bit messed up that he take a lot of people from the hood who just want to get out, they want to make it. He turned them into pop culture sensations, and then he dropped them without a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of. What's going on, y'all? It's AyooTravv, and I'm back, beat it back. I'm back again. Put my little hoodie up over there. There we go. Now, why my mic poking out that bad on the side? Like, these hoes stick. Oh. I mean, these things stick. All right, y'all. Jesus Christ. I gotta learn to watch my mouth. All right. Did I say hey? I think I said hey. I don't know. Anyway, we got some oxtails. We got some rice. We got some broccoli. Jamie did her thing. Jamie cooked this, y'all. I ain't cooked a thing. Jamie did all this. So I'm going to say grace, and I'm going to give her a little close-up because she really did a thing. Father God, I come here today, I ask you watch over this food. Please be a nourishment to my body. Please don't digest this food properly. And in my pain, amen, one more time, amen. Y'all, so I just ate my edibles before I turned this on, and like they're really sour. So I was like trying to clear my throat before I kept talking because they are really damn sour. I just did Sour Patch Kids. Let me give y'all a look close up. Look at the tails of them ox. Ooh. Then we got our broccoli. Yes, sir. Ooh. They hot. Very hot. Well, I don't say very, but they're definitely hot. Oh my God. Oh my God. Look. Oh. These are good. Oh my God. I need some dirty bones. Zam. Jamie put her foot in this. Yes, sir. Excuse me. Excuse me. Tea time with Trav. Oh, y'all know how y'all book it from neck like stuffy. Let me run up. Today, y'all, we're gonna talk about the rise and the fall of Danity Kane. Actually, take it back. We're going to talk about the rise and the fall of Diddy's artists. I like Diddy, y'all. I would be lying if I said I didn't. I like Diddy. I want to hang out with him. I want to smoke a blunt or two. You know, maybe drink, probably not Ciroc or Deleon, you know, however you pronounce it. But you know, I want to have a drink with we talk business. At the end of the day, Diddy is a businessman. Now, it might be a little bit messed up that he take a lot of people from the hood who just want to get out, they want to make it. He turned them into pop culture sensations, and then he dropped them without a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of. I think that might be a little bit messed up. But in the game, it is a dog-eat-dog world. Excuse me. So, we have a plethora of people, y'all. That were working with Diddy. But he kind of got a little bit more successful off their name. Let's start with Christopher Wallace. I'm almost certain. I don't know for 100% fact. But based off the stuff that I read, they say that Biggie was worth more to Diddy dead than he was alive. Oh, I hit my gum. Is it bleeding? I'm fixing blood. Oh, I'm kind of hurt. Well, that's what they say. Like I said, I don't know. I don't know for sure. But that's what they say. We have people like Shine, Mace, Total. And I still want to know the real reason why Lil' Kim and Diddy fell out. I feel like it's something that she know that for whatever reason she is keeping sacred. I don't know if she signed the NDA. I don't know. And I wonder if it has anything to do with Biggie. Because y'all remember they didn't talk for years. For years. But let's not talk too old school. Let's get into the 2000s. Diddy had a show called Making the Band. One of the more popular seasons was, actually, I think this was the first season, if I'm not mistaken. But I feel like he did something similar, but it wasn't necessarily Making the Band. Anyway, he wanted to make like a hip hop group. So he put together this group called The Band. You had Babs, Dylon, Chopper, Sarah, Elliot Ness, and Fred. I think I said all the names. I don't know. I think I did. And now, honestly, Every last one of them. I'm trying to think of a nice way to say it. They all came from the hood. I almost said hoodlum, but that might be offensive. So they all came from the hood. I think Sarah, look, y'all, this one damn lock just want to keep pissing me off. I think Sarah was the only one who wasn't as urban as the rest of them, but she was still urban because, if I'm not mistaken, a couple of years after, she had went to jail for trying to stab somebody or something like that. But anyway, making a band became a success. Huge success. Everybody wanted to, hear the music that they were working on. People bought the album. They get famous. He kind of turned them into a pop culture sensation. I'll say pop culture because pop culture doesn't just mean pop music. Oh yeah, pop culture sensation. We get a couple seasons with them, and after their first album, done. And to me, that was so messed up because it was like, that was one of the very first times that we've seen people be humiliated that bad on social media, on TV. Do y'all remember he made them walk from one city to another city just to get some cheesecake? Because let me tell you, I don't want nothing that bad. Not even Lil Nas X. Y'all know I want him real bad. I don't want nothing that bad that I'm about to walk hours to get something for somebody else. One slice of damn cheesecake. I don't even think it was a whole damn cake. And if I did, you know what I would have did with it? Boom! Cheesecake right in his face. I promise you. Because that was embarrassing. But he broke them up. And to me, I still don't even think we've gotten a legitimate reason on why he broke them up. Yes, they had their fights, physical and verbally. Who doesn't? You take a group of people who don't know each other, you put them in a house together, put them in a group together, so they're always around each other. They're having to work together. They don't have the same work ethic. They don't have the same background. They don't have the same attitudes, all of that. There was bound to be a problem. That's normal. So we don't have no legitimate reason why. Boom! He scraps that idea. Now he lets us know Making a Band is coming back. And this time he wants to make an all-girl group. The first season of Making a Band 2 that was like a little revamp. He brought back 3 girls out of all the thousands that auditioned. He said he couldn't make a group. He wasn't satisfied with what he found. So he brought back Andrea, Aubrey, and I think her name was Tiffany. 2 white girls and 1 black girl. I'm almost certain her name was Tiffany. I could be wrong. Whatever. She didn't make the group anyway, so it really doesn't matter. So he goes back out to audition more girls. I bring them together. Boom. He finds a group. Danity Kane blew up. I know y'all know who Danity Kane is. They blew up overnight. Because their season was so good, you rooted for these girls. And Danity Kane is actually, fun facts, they are actually the only girl group in history to have their first 2 albums go #1. They're the only girl group in history to do that. So they definitely made some kind of noise. Now, with the great success of Danity Kane, he wants to do it again. This time, all males. He make the group day 26. And a solo artist, Donnie. Because he feel like Donnie isn't a good fit for the group. But based off his talent, his hunger, his drive, everything, he wants to work with Donnie. So he signs Donnie as a solo artist. And hell, that was messed up because we only got about 1.5 songs out of Donnie. So he definitely gave him the horrible end of the stick. But, so now he has these two supergroups. Excuse me. Danity Kane is now working on their second album. Day 26 is working on their first. Excuse me. So we get to see the trials and tribulations of both because he put them together, like on the same show. Danity Kane. When it comes to Danity Kane, I will not say that everything, like their fall, was all Diddy. I won't say that. A lot of it was. But it was a mixture of Diddy and their egos. Those women, their egos, their pride, their diva attitudes, not all of them, they were not meant to be working together. So they were doomed from the start. They just didn't damn know. Y'all know how it is with women. Some women don't like other women to outshine them. They like to be the shining star, or they want to share it. It wasn't working out that way when it came to Dawn. Dawn was receiving special treatment. But we later found out why. And that was because, I believe I told y'all before, Diddy had bought Dawn out of a contract. Dawn was signed to, and she was signed to a music label that wasn't using her talent, basically. I don't even think they were letting her release music. Diddy wanted her in the group, so he bought out her contract. So she was always going to make the group. Now, she had to pay him back. So, a part of that was her joining Diddy Dirty Money. So I don't know if y'all remember, but on the finale, but Diddy broke them up. Aubrey had mentioned how, she found out that Don had been in the studio working on what she thought was a solo project. In reality, no. Don was working on tracks for Diddy Dirty Money. And Aubrey and D Woods wasn't happy about it, honestly. And which they shouldn't have, because they were left in the dark. So when you don't tell people what it is, you leave room for them to interpret however the hell they want to. And that's what happened. But regardless, whether they knew the truth or they had to believe their own truth, it was still a messed up situation. And there was some backhanded stuff that he was doing. So they broke up. Now we have day 26. Day 26 didn't have as much drama as the girls. Did they have drama? Of course. Did they throw a hand or two? I believe so. But I don't think it was bad enough to where he had to break up the group. Because I don't even think we have an explanation. I think the only explanation we have is Danity Kane on why he broke them up. But that's because he was able to use, he was able to use, like they gave him the rope to hang them. So he was able to fall back on that. They did have a lot of BS going on. Day 26, the band, he really couldn't explain that for real, for real. To this day, I still don't understand why Day 26 was broken up at all. But that's Diddy. It's kind of messed up. It's like I'm gonna call space bad. It kind of seems like he worked with people who don't know no better. And he know they don't know no better. But at the end of the day, hate it or love it, that really is how the industry works. The point of these execs is to sign talent that can make them money. They don't give a damn about you making money as a talent. It's, are you marketable to put money into my pocket? And when you're not putting money in my pocket anymore, or I don't need the money that you bring in my pocket anymore, deuces. And that's that. Now I'm gonna come, like Jay-Z, he had a reason to drop who he dropped. He dropped Tierra Marie. Remember, she was the first lady at the ROCS dot. Yeah. He had a reason to drop her. She was an alcoholic with a nasty ass attitude and a nasty ass mouth. So she wasn't that marketable. I mean, well, she was when she first started out, but then, you know, as time went on, the real her came out. But that bad boy, they didn't have a roster. And don't get me wrong, they had a roster of heavy hitters. But Diddy was that top dog, and it went how he wanted it to go, and nobody else. Excuse me. And like I said, as messed up as it may sound, that is the entertainment industry. But I don't think he really thought long term, because Day 26 was the best thing to happen to male R&B since I don't even damn know. Both albums that they put out under Bad Boy, amazing. Amazing. Same with Danity Kane. They weren't necessarily R&B, so I won't use that title on them. But both of that second Danity Kane album, I'm not saying flawless, but it was 99.9% flawless. That was an album. That was an album. And what made it even more special was they did what they wanted to do. Diddy didn't want them to record that type of music that they recorded. He wanted them to do more of an R&B sound. They wanted to do more of a pop sound. And they stood their ground. And so he's like, go ahead and do it. And it worked. It worked. Do y'all know where, I mean, well, we're in 2023 now. So at some point they would have, you know, went their separate ways to try solo projects. But had he not broken them up, Danity Kane was the next best thing since Destiny's Child as a girl group. And he let that go to waste. That's crazy. That is crazy. Oh, I gotta sign out because the camera about to cut off, y'all. I love y'all. The thing is full. I gotta edit these videos and get them off the camera. I love y'all. Follow my social media. All look is about to cut off. I came here to say everything. We out. Peace.